Here at Riddle Pace Field in Troy, I'm Barry McKnight. Troy baseball coach Skylar Meade. Hard to believe it's February. Weather's good. Team's getting ready this weekend.
Yeah, it's nice that it's another 70-degree day here in Troy on game week. Hopefully we can get that on Friday as well.
Got Bellarmine in for 3 for a club. Your team's ranked number 25 in a lot of the polls, Coach, and you haven't shied away from that. You've embraced those expectations, have you not?
Yeah, we've embraced everything since we got here as things have built up, and you know, buzz is a good thing. You prefer people, think highly of your program going in. It means you have talent. It means you have pieces. That's not what equals wins, but we're going to use this as a motivating force. We have as we've gone into the season, and we'll use it as we go through it starting on Friday.
Put yourself in the viewpoint of the outside world, the baseball media, the baseball fans nationwide. Why do you think they have Troy at number 25? What do they see, Coach?
Well, I mean, they've seen a program that's won a lot of games over the last couple of years. They see really high-level players. They see really high-level transfers. They see the development, and they just feel the excitement. I know we feel it, and so I just think other people are embracing it and realizing what's happening.
Let's talk about some of the known commodities, the experience that you've got, maybe some of the names that the fans have come to know and appreciate and will count upon this year.
Well, certainly Gary Gaines is an all-time favorite in terms of just what he's done for this program over an extended amount of time. I think everyone here knows and has joined on to the excitement of Brooks Bryan. He's a tremendous player. Peyton Watts is back, and I think he will be even better than last year as a freshman. Shane Lewis, Player of the Year in 23 and All-American, and many other accolades. Mikey Bello, who had many of moments last year, and Grayson Stewart and Luke Lyon and Jay Dill. I mean, although we did lose a lot,
yes,
there's a lot of guys who have been part of winning as well, and I think that provides a healthy blend.
Well, let's look a little bit about what the weekend will look like, what the early part of the season will look like. What are you trying to accomplish? What are you trying to look at?
Not to be cliche, I'm trying to win Friday.
Right.
But at the same time, what we need to see if the roles that we feel like have been identified over the last 6 months, if we're accurate, if they are able to handle those roles in the way in which we feel they can. But there's also going to be things that happen positively and let's be honest, it's baseball, negatively,
right,
that we're going to have to assess and figure out in a fairly quick manner. The thing that we say all the time to our players, and I think it's true, every game you play matters here. It has relevance in a lot of ways, and so we'll take every game as our Super Bowl, if you will. We'll go at it with our best bullets, and then win or lose, we'll do the same thing the next day. 3-game
series opens up here at Riddle Pace Field against Bellarmine Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for the 25th ranked Troy baseball program. Coach, let's look a little bit at what this team needs to do. Where are the points of growth that you're going to try to identify early?
I mean, I think we're going to have a lot of stuff on the mound. Hopefully we maintain the strike throwing and attack that we've shown over the last 6 months. Offensively, I'm highly confident that we will run, produce, and create a lot of unique matchups. But at the same time, there's going to be some new guys just by graduation in the draft last year that will have to step up or step in really for us. I think the defense is going to be really good. I think Stephen Meyer in center, Peyton Watts at short, Brooks Bryan at catcher. That's a pretty good up the middle. It doesn't get much better than that in college baseball, and so we just need those guys to do what they're capable of doing. Our feeling is if our guys are at their apex or at their max and our team stays tightly connected, which it is, then we'll be in the right spot come the end.
I know very likely it'd be a smart move if the fans were to get bumper stickers made. Skylar Meade, lefties are awesome. You mentioned Stephen Meyer in center field. You got a lefty first baseman I know you're excited about as well. And if you look behind us here, you can see one of the reasons why. That's a short porch in right, Coach. Some of the new guys out there, some of the left-handed bats, they're going to look at that right field wall and they're going to salivate, I imagine.
I hope so. You obviously you mentioned Steve Meyer, who's been tremendous. Blake Covell, who will be in the front part of our order at first. Sean Darnell has been tremendous from Wallace Dothan as a left-hander. There's a lot of guys chomping at the bit. They're going to be in the mix with the Tyler Lejeun's, Gavin Schraders, Dylan Cools that are new left-handed hitters. Obviously, we know a lot of the returners. But yeah, lefties are awesome. And I do think that a bumper sticker hopefully can come down the road.
The home schedule, Bellarmine this week, you've got some tough games as always, road games at Mississippi State, some tough ones there. Home schedule's awfully tough. This league's awfully tough, Coach.
It's a top 4, top 5 league, as we say all the time, Barry. There's 30 leagues in college baseball. It being in the top 5 means you got to strap it up every single game. There's no gimmies. But I feel like we've constructed you don't know a schedule till you get through the season.
Right.
Obviously things change, teams elevate, teams dissipate that you play, and that's why you just go out to win each and every game. But yeah, we play a lot of SEC teams on the road. Yep. Certainly we get Bama here later in the year, an SEC team that comes to us. But it's a lot of challenge. It's a lot of challenge as you go through it, but I like the ebbs and flows that it provides with, not being on the road too long like last year, but you also get there and you really challenge yourself against some of the best in college baseball.
Final question here, final thought. I always like to ask, what will the fans here at Riddle Pace Field, when they see this weekend and throughout the year, when they see this Troy baseball team, what do you hope that they see? And I'm not necessarily talking about between the lines, but confidence is always something that you're looking for your guys to carry yourself. And that's not an easy thing to generate if it's not already there, right?
It's there. The thing about our guys that I think you'll notice, and it does spill in between the lines for the 9 on the field, but our guys are massive. They have talent. They look the part. And when you go out and you actually do the skill in which you practice each and every day of your life, you should garner a high level of confidence. You have the support of this entire community, the support of the coaches, the staff all around here, your teammates. If you can't be confident going into it, then you won't participate. But thankfully, our guys are confident, and there has to be a humbleness that comes with that, of course, but I feel like we have that healthy blend, and if we maintain that for the next 4 months, a lot of good things will happen for us.
Out of the A-Sun, Bellarmine comes in for 3 games, starting Friday night at 6 here at Riddle Pace Field. For head baseball coach Skylar Meade, I'm Barry McKnight on the Troy University campus.